This movie was hilarious. So I remember just browsing through the internet just to see the upcoming films that were coming out. And there weren't really any horror movies to watch in it, so I came across this, so I was like, okay, let's give it a go. I don't think I saw any promotion for this movie as well, which is kind of weird, but I mean, I guess it's one of those movies, in it. So Tarot's about a group of friends who unknowingly unleash like a sort of evil tarot card demon thingy or whatever. The movie was directed by Spencer Cohen and Anna Holberg. They both directed different genres, but they're not really known for like the sort of horror industry stuff. They both did a horror short called Blink that came out in 2022. That was the only other recent horror film they did, but it was only like 10 minutes, so... It started with the positives. The cinematography was great. It definitely wasn't a scary movie, but they knew how to utilizate the lighting and the colour, which helped a lot, I'd say, in my opinion. I feel like it helped you feel creeped out and anxious when you're watching a movie, which also another point, the costume design. I think that was a highlight for me in this movie because each of the characters represented like a tarot card. So having the demons come to life, or whatever you want to call them, they all had like a unique element to them, like the way they looked, the way they moved, the way they were dressed. It kind of added the suspense, in my opinion. I think that's what made the film more better than it actually was. Nah man, this movie was hilarious though, I can't even lie. Mainly because of Jacob Batalon, who I was surprised to see in this movie, to be fair. Now, I feel like his acting and his dialogue made the movie so much more interesting and fun. I never really liked him in Spider-Man Homecoming. He was also cringe, like I'm not really a fan of MCU, so that's probably why. But in this movie, he was definitely good, so yeah. Because this movie wasn't necessarily good if we're talking about like the main characters, or the story plot, or even the acting. But I thought like Jacob added that element to it, if that makes sense. Before talking about the negatives, I probably could talk about the character choices. I mean, it doesn't really surprise me because most characters in these like horror movies are like just stupid, man, like literally. Like they were literally doing all these stupid stuff that literally made the demon's job like easier to get the stuff done. Like the characters were easy to forgettable. I feel like the dialogue as well was hard to get through sometimes between the little characters and whatnot. There was just so much insignificant conversations happening and I was just thinking like why do we need to know this? Nah, it was funny though, because even the demon was like, yeah, you guys are just stupid, man. Like you know they're making bad decisions when that demon itself is saying, yeah, you guys are just stupid. To be honest, I felt sorry more for the demon than the actual characters. That's how bad it was. Because usually, you know, the demon gets cooking, you know, starts to just rattle them a bit and stuff like that. But I just feel like the characters just made it so much easier for the guy to just get the stuff done. So it was just like, yeah. There was a clear direction for the movie, but I feel like it was basically a copy and paste from movies like Countdown or The Grudge. It was still fun to watch. But if I was to like, sum it all up, it definitely exceeded my expectations. But it wasn't like some amazing film that I'd, you know, recommend to like loads of people. It's easily forgettable, but I'd definitely recommend if you're into like horror or that sort of thriller genre. That's it. See ya.